Hello, welcome to another Somerset Real Ale review of me, Elvis. I had to move again because the sun keeps moving around and it's just really affecting the camera. I'd like to dedicate this review to anybody Welsh. I know any of my Welsh friends, which will become apparent right now. It's the Welsh Pride from the Conwy Brewery. So I'm trying to see best way you can see it with the camera. That's a lovely label on that bottle with the Welsh dragon there. That looks fantastic. It's a 4% ABV. I'm not sure what sort of beer it is. I'm covered in mud from, sorry, my conservatory sort of doubles up as a sort of planting room for when I'm planting my seeds out, but that's nothing to do with beer, so you're obviously not interested. Brown 500ml bottle. It's a bitter. I've just read it on the back. It's a bitter. Anyway, brown 500ml bottle with a black plain cap, which I will show you now. Nice smoky opening on that as well. Plain black crown. Really looking forward to this beer. Once again, me and my bitters at the moment are just I just can't get enough of them. So I've had this beer for absolutely ages actually, but I think I was just saving it for the warmer weather, which is obviously here now. Oh yes. Now this is a bottle conditioned beer. If you don't know what bottle conditioned beers are, brewer puts a bit of yeast in the bottom of every bottle. It's like an extra fermentation period process for the beer, and makes it a bit more cask-like. As you can see, that is golden in colour. Plenty of carbonation going on in there. Nice sort of 1.5 finger, just off white, nice foamy head. Can't really see the conditioning because it's quite filled up quite a bit, but that looks really good. Yeah, let's get the nose in. Oh, spicy. Another one, orangey. Definitely getting orange out of this again. I know a lot of my beers have lately. I'm not making it up, but I just think it's a lot of bitters. Tend to have an orange sort of. I'm finding a real good orange note to them. But I'm definitely getting a nice sort of coriander type spicy note to that. Yeah. Bit sweet. Sweet malty. Yeah, that smells great. I'm going to dig in. Cheers. Oh yes. Very clean tasting glass of beer, this. It's a fair bit of carbonation in there, and you get the bitterness sort of first on this, I think, but then it does sort of underlyingly stay right through the taste. And you're left with that sort of spicy, pardon me, well, it is quite carbonated. You're left with that sort of spicy but still bitter and mildly fruity hoppy aftertaste. That is, pardon me, it's really gassy. I don't know whether I'd go against it for the sessionability. The gassiness, it is really carbonated. A bit too much for my liking. But the flavour in there is absolutely incredible. I'm also getting a bit of vanilla now in it. Yeah. Right, bottle conditioned beers. you're generally supposed to leave the bit of sediment in the bottom of the bottle and pour it in one go, but obviously because I'm reviewing it I need space in the glass to swirl it around and get the nose. But normally you would have poured this all straight away, so I'm going to... But I don't mind the carbonate, I don't mind the conditioning in the bottom. It doesn't bother me. I quite like it. Right, I don't know whether you can see, but there's a bit of yeast left on the bottom there. Won't hurt you at all. If you want to stir it up and drink it, won't hurt you whatsoever. As you can see, it's clouded the beer up now. If you, like I say, if you don't want a cloudy glass of beer, just give it one steady pour and leave a little bit, about half an inch or 10 ml, depending on whereabouts you are in the world, in the bottom of the bottle, or even a centimetre. I think they use in France and that. I don't know. Personally, I stick to half an inch, but there you go. Let's read the bottle. Quality ales from the coast of North Wales. That's what they say on every, sort of their tagline on every beer. And there's also a little map there to show you whereabouts in Wales. Obviously England would be over here, and there's South Wales, obviously North Wales, Anglesey at the top there. Brewed and bottled in Conwy, North Wales, using water from the mountains of Snowdonia and only the finest natural ingredients. Our range of bottle conditioned ales are produced by natural methods only, naturally carbonated by yeast in the bottle. This really is real ale in the bottle. Yeah, that's it. I mean, if you're drinking like a rubbishy cheap lager, the carbonation in there is produced by the brewer forcing CO2 into the beer, so it's artificially carbonated. This is carbonated by the yeast, so completely natural. Conwy Brewery, Unit 3, Park Sinan, Conwy. www.conwybrewery.co.uk. Welsh Pride, a copper-coloured bitter with a well-balanced blend of malt and hops. An initial rich malty mouthfeel is rounded off by orangey zesty hops and a touch of spice. Orangey? See, yeah, I suppose it is. I can taste more of a vanilla-y sort of flavour to it, but each to their own. That's the great thing about beers. Well, everything, I suppose. Foods, you know, it's an individual thing. People pick up different things. To serve, pour carefully to avoid disturbing sediment. Serve cool but not chill, which this is. All our bottled beers are vegetarian, so it's one for the vegetarians if you are. I'm not. I love meat, but each to their own once again. So that's the Welsh Pride from the Conwy Brewery. Now, as you can see, that head it's retained its head, and it's got plenty of carbon conditioning there. The lacing left on the side of the bottle, the glass. That's what you get from a pint in a pub off cask. You can see what that's done to the beer. If this is the first review you've ever seen of bottle conditioned beer, it's slightly settled as well. I don't know if you can see, but on the bottom of the glass there, the yeast sediment is settled on the bottom of the glass there now. This is another one of those beers which I would love to try on cask. Really love this beer. Like I say, it is a little bit too carbonated for me. Sorry, I got an itch. But the flavours in this beer make up for that. I wouldn't particularly want to session any more than 2 of these. I think I'd just be too bloated. But just for its flavour alone, I think it is a really good beer. I think this is going to have to get... I think that's still going to get a 7.5 out of 10 from me, because I really am enjoying this pint. Yeah, be sure to check this out, this brewery. I'm not sure where you can get these from, but well worth looking for. Thanks for watching. Love to see your comments in the comments box, and I hope you join me again on the next review. Cheers!